As you can see, today is another Annie's Kit Club. And today is Kit 6 of the Moroccan Tile Holiday Spice Afghan. Hello, my name is Sig, and this is Essential Crochet. And of course, you are always welcomed here. And as usual, you can help support the channel by hitting that subscribe bar, like button, and notification bell. Now in today's kit, they've given us 2 skeins of the cream, and then I also have a little cream left from last kit. They have given us what they call a garden pink. So this is a new yarn for us. They've given me a saffron, and I did have some saffron left over from a previous kit, so we'll use that first, of course. And then also a skein of the rhubarb. And then, of course, I had some left over from a previous kit as well. So I think I have plenty of yarn, and I'm pretty sure, except for maybe the cream, I'm going to have still yet plenty of yarn left over to carry me through into a future kit. In addition, they have let me know that I need to have some paprika. So I've got a previous yarn left over from previous kits, along with some sienna. And then lastly, the cocoa. So this is the yarn that we're going to be using this time, and we really are using quite a collection or selection of yarns for these next 2 blocks that we'll be doing for today's video. And just like last kit, or kit 5, I'm going to be making 3 blocks of one style or design, and then also 3 blocks of another style or design. So for kit 6, this is what we're going to be making, is these next 6 blocks, and this is going to be their position on the Afghan. So clearly I already have this center part completed. I have my corner blocks completed. And then I have 6 other blocks completed. So I have these 6 that we'll be doing today. And then I assume next month there will be a couple of more blocks to do, and then we'll be moving on to the remaining border of the Afghan. So it's really starting to come together. So now here's an image of square number 4. So this is the 4th block that I will be making for this Afghan, and I will be making 3 of these. So just like before with all the other blocks, the actual outside border of the block is the same as every other block, except the colorway is different. And so that's nice. I mentioned before that I really kind of like that approach. It adds nice cohesion while maintaining interest through color. That's it. That sounds good. Okay, and then it's the center part of each block that actually varies. Next, for block 5 or square 5, this is the design I will be making. And for square 5, I will also be making up 3 of these blocks. So I've completed my blocks, and this is what I have left for my yarn. First, I have the garden pink, and this is what's left of the skein they gave us. Next, I have the rhubarb. So I still have the skein that was given to me in this kit and what was still left over from last kit. So I really didn't use a lot of these yarns. However, I'm certain I will use them up next kit. That seems to be the way things work out. Now, as far as the paprika is concerned, I used up exactly what was left of the paprika that I already had on hand. And then I used like a skosh of this skein of yarn. So I pretty much have almost the full 90 yards in this packet. Now, in terms of the cream, I used a lot of cream. So I used up both skeins and mostly what was left of the yarn that I had from the last kit in terms of the cream. And so this is what I have left over. And of course, we'll save that because we go through a lot of cream with this particular project. The saffron, clearly I did not touch the yarn that was given to me in this kit, and I hardly touched the yarn from the last kit that I received. So I've got plenty of saffron for now. Same with the cocoa. I didn't touch the skein at all that they gave me, but I did use up some of the yarn that I already had from my last kit. And then last but not least, the sienna. The sienna, pretty much the same thing as the cocoa. I didn't even touch the skein they gave me, and I worked on the yarn from last kit that was given me, or from a previous kit rather. I don't remember if I got saffron in the last kit or not, but at any rate, I was certainly given plenty of yarn this time around. And these are how my blocks turned out. So the first block that we made with this kit turned out like this. And it was a nice change. And this particular block really moved pretty quickly. There wasn't too much thought that had to go into it. It was pretty simple and still gave a nice effect. The next block was almost this sort of flowery, or I don't know, medallion kind of center. And this one moved really quick and simple too. I think what happens is once you start getting a hang of what it is they're looking for in terms of these blocks, it just becomes quick and easy for the most part to work up. And then, of course, what I like about these particular blocks is that they switch things up a bit. The inner pattern is altered enough and varied enough to keep these blocks interesting. So it looks like in our next kit, we're going to have two different styles of block. So I know it's a little hard to see on this, but we're going to have this block right here. And then the second style of block is going to be this block right here. So basically we have two more designs and a total of 4 more blocks that we'll see in next kit. And then I'm assuming the border, or part of the border. And so I'm guessing, and this is just my guess, that by kit number 7, I will at least be getting the greater part of my center complete. I'll end up crocheting my blocks together and then sewing them or crocheting them onto the already completed center part of the Afghan.